What's up, guys? Evans here again. Today I'm just pretty excited because tomorrow is crap, the 16th, and we all know. I don't know. Pretty sure y'all half y'all don't know what day that it's gonna be, but tomorrow is gonna be a release of Shin Megami Tensei 4. I've been waiting for this all summer. And yeah. Well, I'm actually pretty excited because, well, I extended the time on my YouTube videos. It's pretty easy to do. All you gotta do is go to your upload screen and on down below where it says try to increase your limit. Click there and you verify your phone number and you should get an email with a verification code. And once you hit that, you can record as how long you want to. So that's quite useful. So today I want to talk about Shin Megami Tensei 4. About Shin Megami Tensei 4. Nothing but Shin Megami Tensei 4. It's the fourth game of the series. And we all have to think that this game is going to be better than the one that we recently had for the PlayStation 2, which was Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. I thought Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne was a very good game. I can play that like good 3 tries. And it was enjoyable. For the fourth game, I have no idea. I looked up reviews about it. I seen and heard about it. And I heard that the game itself, it's kind of more, it's one thing I like about it. It combines the elements of the old school Shin Megami Tenseis. They just look like they just did very well. The common elements you'll find in this game, well, it's not first person, but it's third person view. They combine the first out of 3 elements when you slash the enemy and you get first strikes on it. And that looks very cool. And the difficulty? Well, I hear a lot of people saying it's easy or and hard. I don't know what to believe in. It's their opinion, though, but my opinion stays always saying SMT games are always going to be hard. There's nothing easy about them. But we can always make sure on that. And my opinion, you can go through an SMT game with good demons and good skills on them and not have a problem. But it depends on how you leveled. In the fourth game, I saw a YouTube video of Shin Megami Tensei 4 impressions for 1 part, 2 parts, and 3. 3 and 3 parts. By X Corn Muffin X. And he talked about it, well, I heard about it, well, I was like, it can't be that. I don't think it can't be that. I don't think it can't be that easy. Well, like I did, I pre-ordered it, and I'm getting the strategy guide with it. So it's a good thing. It's like it's less. It doesn't show that much story to it. It just talks about how to get through the Uncharted game without being spoiled. Which, yeah, I like to watch things myself. I don't like to be spoiled about anything. I've seen most of the gameplay. It's in Japanese, so, I couldn't really understand what it says, so, what they're saying. And, pretty excited about it because this is the first ever Shin Megami Tensei game with full-blown voice acting. There's no Shin Megami Tensei series of games if you voice acting. Unless if you count the intro for the Shin Megami Tensei 1 Sega CD, which only existed in Japan. So, that's... The Sega CD version was kind of slow. But it looks pretty decent. The PC Engine Super CD ROM port, it looked decent. Actually, the best port, however they said it was, is the PlayStation 1 port. However, it was pretty good. But I never did. I couldn't never play these games. The only time I played these games was when I first borrowed from a friend in high school. He was, as I said, he was making Dreamcast games, burnt disc. And in the other video, I said that I borrowed them from him for the summer. I played the first two games. And, well, yeah, I think they're pretty okay. The first game was really hard, I think. The map screen was kind of hard to get to. And I would suggest use a map in the dungeons. And I thought it was so it looked really just so fun to play, even though I was getting my ass kicked, and that was a punishment. But even though I struggled to play through it because I really want to experience the first game. Then the second game, so I didn't have a problem with the second game because, well, since I played the first game, I really know how to play the second game. Which, the only difference with the second game was you got more enemies on the screen. That's all it is. First game, they had one enemy, which they had, like, a little turn-based system at the top of the screen with a little monster on icon on it that represents their turns, which they actually done that for this game, actually, for Shin Megami Tensei IV, which it's really cool. I love how they brought out the elements out. And they still having the turn-based icon battle system, which is great. You can exploit the monster's weakness. I don't think the first two games I had that, and it was more of a on the monster's weakness and just explore it. No extra turns at all. It's like you get a turn and he gets a turn, pretty much. In the third game, I have to say, after playing all through the games, the third game was really good. It was my favorite one because I like how they carried out the story at the last part of Shin Megami Tensei 2, where they said where Aleph committed the ultimate sin against Jehovah. It doesn't matter which path you go to in the story. There's no such thing as neutral in Shin Megami Tensei 2. There's no neutrality. It's more of a freedom for chaos or freedom for law. So I really don't think it's gonna do nothing. So throughout the game, I was very chaotic. I didn't care. Well, in the first game, I followed what the good Lord says in the game. I follow what the lawyer said. It really depends on how you play them. Neutrality existed in Shin Megami Tensei 2. In other words, there's only law or chaos. So when Aleph committed the ultimate sin as killing God. He was forced to do in so many reincarnations and forced to watch so many apocalypse. So further notice, um, he I love how they did a reference in Shin Megami Tensei 3, where in the life of the Malif of the part 4 of it, when you get down there, Lucifer on the wheelchair sitting there talking about on what he is and did. Stuff I never did fully beat the 11th of Malif. 11th of the 11th of Malif. I currently did not finish that. I finished the main game though, but I couldn't ever do the 5th part because, well, it's tricky. So far, it was good. So, about the 4th game, the currency as well, which is called Maka, in the 4th game in the series, you cannot find money. Only place you can get money is from human fights. You find them sometimes in chests. Think of it like Final Fantasy 13 in a way. In Final Fantasy 13, you had to find the treasure spheres, and we'll just upgrade the weapon, sell it off, get more money off of it, and then whatsoever. The equipment doesn't really follow your defense. It really looks at your resistance. And the weapons, I like how the idea they let you use a gun or sword, because there's some enemies that might be weak to pierce attacks, which is a gun, I think. Yeah, and slash. So, I'd like to take this time for a moment and talk about SMT IV and everything about it, on how, what the game might be like for me. I'm not going to look at no videos, I'm not going to spoil myself, I'm just going to go get my pre-order and play it myself. And I know the music in the game is not by Soichi Meguro, by some dude, but it's really good. So far, after seeing reviews about it, I'm stoked. And Japan got its own release for it, which where you bought the limited edition DSLL or XL 3DS. It comes with the game attached onto the 3DS, which means, well, you just have to turn your power on and you see the application there. And speaking of applications, this game has applications where if you get enough application points, you get some bonuses, and that's really nice. And with the box, with the limited edition 3DS, it comes with the bundle with the soundtrack and an art book. In America, we're getting something different. We're getting, actually it's pretty better. As I said, we were getting a strategy guide with the pre-order in the slipcase, with the soundtrack. So I can't wait for this to come out. And hell, I've been talking about this for like a good 7 months. When I first saw the trailer back in August, I was stoked. I'm like, I haven't really finished Shin Megami Tensei 3 yet until that time, which I finished it back in October around Halloween. It was pretty epic for me to finish the Shin Megami Tensei 3 on Halloween night. So I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I'm like, I know the main 4 characters' names already in this game, so I'm not gonna go through other characters in the game, but I'm not gonna spoil myself. But yeah. Well, the artwork and soundtrack book is like in a big bundle box, like kind of like this. It looks kind of like this once you get it. It looks something like this though, but excuse me, this is Mouse Monster by Nelson Dill. That's a band that I like to listen to. It looks like something like this in ordinary, but they got the I've seen videos on YouTube on it, and well, instead of that, the uh the the back of it is attached up here, and you flip it over like this. But yeah, and the CD's there with the beautiful artwork. Yeah, it looks something like this particular, but yeah. But by the way, this is my favorite album of all time by Melissa Musser. But yeah, that's what that's what I'm gonna do today. I was gonna talk about the official release of the game tomorrow on launch. I will be going to GameStop and getting my pre-order, which I got in my wallet right here. I swear I pre crap. See, this is what I paid on it. My receipt for it. So I paid full price for everything. So yeah, that's my receipt. So I can't wait to go to GameStop tomorrow and get my copy. So actually, I would love to go film the launch day for the game that's coming out. I don't know, I'm not expecting a lot of people to be there, but well, hey, it's in my life, of all my life, went to a game store on the following day when a video game comes out on launch. I've seen videos of Happy Console Gamer going to Best Buy when Grand Theft Auto 4 came out. Which that was something cool to see. Which launch, I'm like the launch event for you guys, well, for Shin Megami Tensei 4. I know the launch event for Shin Megami Tensei 3 was very big in Japan because I see a video of a bunch of people were online and getting their copy being autographed by the guy who made it himself, which is like awesome. So yeah, I think the launch day for the game tomorrow. I think there's gonna be quite a few people. You know, I'm like it's pretty rare for some people in the United States that actually enjoy these games much as I do. So it's pretty rare. So yeah, next video I might. Okay, I'm gonna film myself going to GameStop on the final launch day of picking it up. Well, even though I'm not gonna take the phone with, I'm not gonna have it on record. Even when I'm getting my copy of the game, I have to, I don't wanna act like I'm being stuck. I don't know. Maybe I might do something, but yeah. Maybe not be too packed though. I'm gonna do a little bit of unboxing of the game. Do that. So yeah. And if I, after playing for so long, I might do a review on it. Who knows? Maybe next I'll show off some more of my favorite games that I like playing a lot, or more of my favorite CDs of my favorite foreign Japanese bands. I like, yeah, this is the music I pretty much listen to. Foreign Japanese rock music. Something I like to do. And I also like to play guitar. It's something like I was doing. I got a bass too, which I just don't pay attention to a lot when I play guitar. And I got a lot of CDs. I got a lot of I got mostly Mouse Smizer and Moidik Smoyce CDs. And that's, yeah, I ordered a lot of them. I might do a collection overview of my collection and talk about the artist. So next time, I'll see you around at GameStop picking up my coffee, which I'll do tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up good in the morning. Woke up, get ready, gotta be at the GameStop and get my coffee. So I'll see you later.